What's up, Cryptoverse? Nickel Rubelas Trading here, bringing you another video. Today we're going to go over a couple of things, but first I'm going to start with the weekly recap. And this weekly recap, kind of talking about the same things we've been talking about. Bitcoin being a complete pain in the ass. It is what it is, right? And it's a little worrisome because we're kind of watching it steadily head down now. And so a lot of people have been worrying, is this the beginning of the end toward this sort of thing? And I really think that we are hitting bottom now. And there's a lot of evidence to support that. We keep bouncing off that 41, 42 range. I do believe that if you've held on this long, you want to just keep holding. You want to hold. I think the bottom for third is going to be 38K for Bitcoin. That's my personal opinion, not financial advice. Beyond that, if you are not holding coins right now, if you're holding fiat and you're kind of looking to buy in, there are definitely a lot of good buy opportunities, but I could also see being a little patient for Bitcoin to show a little more strength and hop back into its earlier channels. Why is Bitcoin struggling? A lot of speculation is based on Elon Musk's tweet. I mean, and he's been shilling Doge now, which I kind of expected. And if you follow me in the Discord, and if you don't, Discord will be in the description. But if you follow me in the Discord, then I posted, I think, the day prior, because Elon Musk tweeted 2 days prior that he tweeted, "Do you want Tesla to accept Doge?" And then the next day he had made his Bitcoin announcement. So it was kind of like, and in that Bitcoin announcement, if you read it, he said that he's looking for a coin that uses 1% of the energy of Bitcoin. And I just did a simple Google search, how much energy Doge uses compared to Bitcoin. It's less than 1%. I put two and two together, and it had that SNL dip. I was able to hop in really cheap. A couple people were able to hop in cheap then. So, and now it's steadily holding at 50 cents. And I wasn't a fan of Doge before. It is a meme coin. I stood by that rather, but I think it's time to accept that it's matured and it is a serious contender in the market. It is what it is. That I can't deny it anymore. And speaking about Doge, speaking about Bitcoin, we've seen how fast this market can move, right? Up and down. Elon Musk tweets about Doge, it rockets up. It goes on SNL, it rockets down. Bitcoin, he tweets about it, it rockets down. We see how fast and volatile is really the word that cryptocurrency is. And that's why I love it so much, because the volatility down really breeds for that big rocket ship up. And without it, we don't get there, So, yeah. But what you should be doing when Bitcoin is floundering is what I've been saying. You got to know you got to know what kind of investor you are. Okay, you have to know the difference between whether you're a trader or you're a holder. And I'm going to explain a little bit of difference. So if you're a holder, you're looking for any dip opportunities to buy and hold. Doesn't matter if it's here and it dips, you buy. And it's here and it dips again, you buy. And it goes up and it dips again, you buy those dips. And you keep loading up on dips and you keep holding. And eventually you're going to hit a target, you're going to sell at that target. Trading, right, is when you're buying low, you're selling high with a shorter time span. And more importantly than that, you want to sell high then buy low. Obviously you can buy low and sell high, right? But can you sell high then buy low? That's the more difficult trade. And that's where traders can come out a little bit on top of ahead if they're doing it successfully. If they're doing it unsuccessfully, they're going to end up behind the holders. So if you follow me on the Discord, you know that my personal methods are somewhere in between. That's what I've adopted, is somewhere a little bit in between, because I think that's what's worked best for me, and I think what works best in the market. Because you can trade, you can hold, but it seems that having patience and riding cycles out but also setting targets and realizing market fundamentals, realizing after a run things are going to drop. It's just common sense to sell and buy, right? So why wouldn't you do that? And so I never understand the people who are only hold when there's clear and easy sell opportunities, or, to get out and buy in something, a better trade, a newer trade, or that same trade lower. Why wouldn't you take it? And I think for the people who are too nervous to trade, the bots are really going to be your best friend, because you can just hodl and short with your bots and still hold. And shout out to KP Leader. In our last video, we explained the bot setup. But if you follow us in the Discord, if you subscribe to the Discord, you'll see a nice sheet, and he's actually made up a second document and two really well-written documents on how to use the bots and successfully short with the bots, but protecting your assets. The example he used is something that he plans on long-term holding, and he had some good success with it. So I think that's gonna be your best bet as a holder, is to use the bots. If you're a trader, then you're following the ebbs and flows, and you probably could out trade me a little bit, because a lot of what I'm doing is patience. I got a lot of patience, and I hop into a trade and I stay in it for a while. There's opportunities like we could have shorted and hopped back in many times that we've been holding these last couple of weeks. But if you're not confident, and as confident as I am at certain things, I don't want to lose money, right? And I don't want to lose my coins. So I think when you're not confident, it's better just to hold, always. Moving on. I gotta explain this to you guys. It sounds like common sense, but I just want it to be reiterated word for word, okay? These are 3 important techniques, right, that are gonna save you a lot of money. You don't buy during a run. If it's green, you miss the boat. You wait. You don't sell during a dump. If it's red, you miss the boat. You wait. It's too late to sell. It's too early to buy. And the most important one, and this is one that I fail out myself, is don't get impatient during consolidation. And consolidation is when we watch things go sideways. Bitcoin has headed down, yes, but it's been a correction and mostly consolidation. Been a lot of sideways. We haven't seen any sharp movements down, other than the Elon tweets. So, patience during consolidation, even if it's heading down ultimately, if it's ultimately bearish, most of that time it's going to be that's a correction, because on the macro scale, and when I say ultimately, I mean like on the 3-month, right? Because on the 1-year scale, we are still bullish. We just have this bearish section where we're consolidating and correcting and loading up, okay? The reason I don't think this is Bitcoin top is because if it were, we would have already been down way further than we are. The fact that we've been going sideways so long is just proof it's consolidation. All of the FUD that's been happening kind of feels coordinated. Kind of feels like institutions are looking for a nice $39,000 buy-in on Bitcoin. I don't think we should give it to them. Let's hold fast at that 41 and rebound there. Yeah, so those are some important things I wanted to go over with you guys. Obviously, Elon Musk is kind of pissing us off, but let's hope that he kind of redeems himself with the Doge trade. And as long as we can position ourselves into that, that's going forward. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Discord. The link will be in the description. Nickel Ruble Trading, together we'll command the cryptoverse.